which would do more damage than a sling, if you're interested. It is, but you're also talking about life and death, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll buy the one that costs more, but works better.
Okay, so that it is 30 marks for a short bow.
30.
Yep. Again, life and
It's a
death.
good thing I got a job in the kitchen.
Right. And I don't bother with the ammunition because it's just a pain in the butt for no reason whatsoever. So we're not gonna worry about that.
What is it?
It's a
bow?
short bow, and it will do 1d6 damage
Plus
nothing.
nothing.
Ranged weapons don't get a bonus, and then it will critically hit on a natural 20, and for ×3. And then, so your bonus to hit would be your ranged bonus. So +2 here.
So right here?
Yep.
Dual attack bonus +2?
+2, yep. All right, cool. All right, so in combat, you'll roll a d20. You'll add +2 to that. That will determine if you hit. When you hit, you'll roll 1d6 for damage. And if you've rolled a natural 20, you can potentially do 3 times the normal damage.
Okay.
The next person would be Carrie, I think. Not I think, she is the next one.
Okay. I feel like I have a list right now. I want to buy 2 more daggers.
Okay.
And I want to get a ranged weapon, but I don't know what I'm proficient in.
All right, that's fair.
I think you should become trained in like bar fighting, so you can just break all those wine bottles and just shank people.
Okay, so you're proficient
What?
in all. Rogers wants you to stab people with a. He wants you to stab people with broken bottles,
Oh.
like a bar fighter.
All right.
So you're proficient in all martial and simple weapons. So all of the normal Dungeons and Dragons type weapons.
So can I get like a rapier instead?
Yeah, if you want, you can.
I do.
All right. Where did that? I will tell you how much. All right. So rapier. Okay. So rapier does 1d6 damage. It crits on an 18 through 20 for ×2, and it will cost you 20 marks.
Okay. And wait, so I can't buy a bow? I can't use a bow?
You can. Let me see how much money you have left, though.
Because my melee attack is -1. I have a lot of money.
Okay. Yeah. So a bow is 7. It's 70. Wow. It's 75 marks for a bow.
Whoa.
Yeah, that seems really expensive. So Carrie had 198. So yeah, you can afford that. But yeah, that's a lot. I don't know why it's so expensive, but it is. Make these rules. Fortunately, once you have a weapon in this game, there's not really a whole lot of magical weapon type stuff, so you don't have to worry about like, I'm only going to use this till I'm level 2. No, it's like you're pretty much going to be using these weapons till we're done with the game. Christy, you have 144 marks, minus whatever you just bought.
How much daggers?
The daggers are 2 apiece.
Can I also buy a fancy cloak?
Yep, absolutely. Fancy clothes cost you 10 marks. If you want to dress like royalty, it costs 200, but fancy clothes cost 10.
What kind of bow is that? What kind of damage does it do?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a longbow. It does 1d8 ×3, and that would be your ranged attack bonus.
Okay. And then I want to buy something red so I can support the queen.
All right, that's one more.
Some ribbon for my hair or something.
Yeah, Team Queen.
I'm gonna have a red and a white ribbon or armband, so whoever I'm selling to, I can mix in with the crowd.
He's gonna be dressed like a barbershop pole, just to confuse everybody.
So I think that's funny.
Just
Um,
carry around a candy cane.
And so if you want to do that, you will get a bonus to your bluff skill if you can figure out who they're supporting before they can see you switch it out. Otherwise, if somebody catches you kind of being a two-faced person, they will probably give you a negative bonus to diplomacy with them.
Oh, so it's just like meeting him regularly.
Sure. Additionally, there is an item that you guys should be aware of that was made specifically for the game, but doesn't really exist in the books, called Healer's Balm, which basically functions as a potion of Cure Light Wounds, and they are 15 marks apiece. Let's see here. Where is the description for that?
Hold on.
Turns 1d4 hit points of damage to subdual damage. The subdual damage heals at the normal rate. So, yeah, if you guys want to buy a couple of those, they're probably a good idea.
15, you said?
Yep, 15.
I am going to get one of those.
What is that?
It's called Healer's Balm, BALM, and it will heal your, well, it will convert your I'm going to die damage into I'm going to fall unconscious damage. So if anybody has anything else they want to do before we get back into the game, now would be a great time to speak up.
So, sorry, to clarify on the skills,
That's
I know
fair.
you're asking about that. What was the thing you said about the +3? Because originally you said +3, but then when you were going through the ranks, you said we only get one rank.
Okay, so every class skill, you get your level in ranks. Every skill that I listed as tagged gets an additional +3. Basically, you're getting skill focus in every skill that I listed. Does that make sense? Because if you remember the old 3rd edition rules, it was like you can put a number of, you get like 8 times your 8 skill ranks plus your intelligence per level, and you can put up to your level +3 in any skill rank if it's a class skill, or half of that number if it's a cross class skill. And it's such a clunky mechanic. It would make way more sense if it was just like, hey, you get 1 rank in every skill, and then you can pick skill focus for these ones. So that's kind of how I break it down.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
It's so much cleaner.
I
How many
had
skills?
4s on all of them, and I'm like, wait, I don't know why I put 4. So that makes sense. I
Yeah.
was just adding them together.
That was
How many skills do we get skill focus on?
so the ones that I listed for you are the ones that you get the bonus on. So under character creation, Kim,
Okay, I got it.
right? So you're gonna get bluff. It will be +3, concentration, decipher script, heal, knowledge arcana, composure, and weave sight. Oh yeah, and composure is super important for channelers because that's what lets you channel in combat. It's like concentration used to be. And weave sight is the skill that lets you learn spells by watching other people do it.
3 of those healer bombs.